should have checked mic. What's Goblin's mic? I'll probably increase it there because it's the only thing that I hear. No music or anything like that.
Okay, okay. Mic's working now. Hopefully it's good quality. I was checking both. Everything looking. Hello everyone, hello, hello. Goblin's working on the TTRPG project once again. And decided it would be a fun, like, a live stream where Goblin gets to ask you, Goblin Shadows, or anyone that shows up, what fantasy-like races you want to see in a tabletop RPG that you may not have seen yet, etc. Yeah, so that's really it about this stream. Goblin's just gonna live stuff. That's stuff. Actually, that was me just copy this for more consistent spelling. Now, other than that, Goblin's live post on YouTube and Twitch, so chatters can express ideas or thoughts they have for the tabletop RPG. But for now, yeah, I probably can do it on Twitter. One. Now, Goblin should probably send it this. No, definitely not that. Goblin could probably do a GIF. This is smile. Yes, the Grinch smile specifically. Even though it has actually no the Shrek smile after no Goblin's doing the Shrek smile. Oh, one setting. Yeah. So Goblin just want to know. You can freely just look as Goblin works on project, because Goblin still gonna work on it and all that. Or even on the aftermath on the YouTube end and or during YouTube, because Goblin's gonna be able to attack both a lot better than Goblin would have been able to before. So let's see. Monsters. Goblin's just gonna go over and double check what's going on with Goblin's life. Nothing Much. Like Goblin can make it so Goblin can constantly see Goblin's trapped in. Goblin hopes. Misty is actually live right now as well, so Goblin's probably not gonna see polished bones or some of the others Goblin's used to. Which is absolutely fine. Everyone is just trying to get through the days, just trying to stream, just trying to have fun, enjoying life, that kind of thing. Oh, just a obvious streaming part these days. Okay, why is it always upset about fallen angels? Oh, it's just capitalizing. Dragon. If had enough, the dragon lies, and then boosting for capitalize. And then if they complain of that, enough. Oh, hello, the available. Welcome to today's live stream where actually wait, white text actually, yeah, it's not looking nice actually. Hard to that message. Like I'll fix that really quick. No one has a means to fix that. Oh, be like, alright. Heck, I'll just make this color block. Uh, and so blue it. Yeah, that's a nice color. Will do. Goblin will resize it. Could get below the cats. So I was just gonna check what they are. One here and one there. Won't be able to read everything that Josh and I. Mm, I should at least make chat more readable. And Golin's just gonna copy and make a second one and definitely to YouTube. There you go. Okay, so this does look ugly. Let's make and to make it so chat is readable. So can you actually test run comments the readable? Just Goblin confirm if it Goblin placed it correctly. Alright. Right there we go. Goblin's fixing it manually. And it should be out there then, even split. Yeah, these look so ugly. Actually, Goblin could probably shrink them down a little bit. Up a bit. Oh wait, that one is down here. YouTube end is now both even. Well, I was just checking the size of both boxes. Yeah, Goblin's definitely the smallest. So, wait for Goblin's gonna cut down in half about. No, not like that. Not like that. I was gonna try that size. Yeah. Wait, they just linked up, so. Alright, now back to studio mode for the nicest stuff and all that, blah blah blah. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And now, back to working on project. Oh, yeah, yep, English. Uh, hmm. Wait, what is that goblin-like emote right there? Like, what? Where did this come from? Let's see. Who is that emote? Oh, it's just Riri's. And she's like, actually, no, that's not fair to say, no. I was like wondering, why is this look so goblin-like for an emote for Riri? Goblin's like, why is Riri's emote so goblin-coded? Goblin, at least. Ugh, pardon Goblin. let's see. Goblin's just gonna scroll through here and see what races Goblin has made, etc., and what is playable and what isn't. There's lava slimes. Goblin's done. Like giant skull action. Okay. Yeah, Goblin got fire giant sun. Ice giant. Yeah. Wait, Goblin's maul is frozen. Oh gosh, dang nabbit. Camera went down, give Goblin a second here, so Goblin's gonna go yeeting into the shower realm. I was gonna check on the camera, what's going on with the camera. Okay, maybe this will fix it. Well, if it's frozen like this, Goblin is unable to do it right now, so Goblin will just close the YouTube Studios and reopen it. That will reset it. If it doesn't, then that sucks. And Goblin probably just see a blank expressionless VTuber till maybe the laptop probably cools off, maybe it's just overheating. What does it know? Yep, it is not calibrating and the camera's not responding. Well, at least the model's still here, and at least it doesn't look weird anymore. So it'll just be an expressionless stream, which is unfortunate. But now back to writing. Or actually, you know what? Goblin wants to check something now. Goblin's wondering if Goblin's just overthinking this. Gosh dang. Oh, you made yourself a PNG model? That's nice. Cool. Actually, it's really cool. The real bowl. Nice. I was just Goblin. Goblin's gonna test something here. Hold on a second. But again, ooh, you're sending the art area? That's cool. Now send a message now. Goblin's testing something. Just like a simple hello. I want to see if it works. Okay, nothing changed, so that did nothing. Goblin's just gonna alter that just for precautionary reasons. Goblin tried to change the RPG body background code thing that's in this custom CSS, but when Goblin changed it to try and make it less white, it just became like, whatever. Alright, but Goblin definitely does want to see this art piece. What did you? Oh, that is a. You actually made it. Oh, it does move. Ooh. Well, Goblin's not spoiling it for anyone else. Like, Goblin's waiting for the day when you announce it and show it off to the world. Hold on a stream or something. So, I was not gonna spoil it for everyone to see. See? Only those in the Discord get to see. And if any of them spoil it or upload to the internet, Goblin will ban them. Yes, no spoilers beyond. Oh, no spoiling the fun. Anyway, that aside, let's see here. But yeah, the point of today's stream, the real goal is to get Goblin, of course, to work on the project, but also to see if there's any fantasy creatures or races that chat wants added. So, yeah, this is your chance to get to add fantasy creatures. And then playable giant, small giant, undead traits and what it means. Oh, July 1st? You're streaming your first time on July 1st, huh? Nice. What? Yep, so skeletons. What happened to the road challenge? Okay. Bunny. Want bunny. Hmm. Alright, no one's gonna check you. Has Goblin put down a bunny? Huh. That's technically not a bunny. That's an ability for an Easter themed holiday monster undead. But wait, what about rabbit? The small dire rabbit. Huh. Alright. Oh, that's an idea here, so Colin's gonna do that. Still small, but dire bunny, and I guess there's a difference between rabbit and the bunny. Small dire bunny. And they have less of a challenge level than a rabbit. Alright, here. So skills, jump. You know what? This is what it means. This is for the memes. This is for the memes. So, Goblin's gonna do a calculation here. So Goblin's gonna pull out a calculator. Goblin needs to do math for this. Many times 9,001 times 4. If you got all of those 4, that jump scale would be 3,000, 36,004. 26,004 results, which is not even counting the fact that they would all burst, but they would have to stop at some point, because skills burst. So there's definitely going to be some dice that are going to be re-rolling, which bursting means you get to re-roll them again and add that result. So, yeah, but that's the only skill the bunny has then. No other skills. They put everything into their jump. The land speed is 5-8. Yeah, Meteor Bunny. Meteor Bunny. Final. Right. As a only special. None. Ifs. That's it. Strength. Those legs, you have to have this kind of strength, this kind of that, and this. One, one, one. Actually, no, this would be at least decently high this bunny. And you have to have some survival instincts. So boom, boom. They have nothing else but them legs and that strength in their legs. If all Naya Bunny uses jump, it can target anyone in the world in a final attack. They die no matter the results. Uh, kill a small bunny dies no matter the results. Hmm. You get plus bonus to hit target. Oh boy. Actually, these small dire bunnies, like on their own, they're not that useful because they're Kami Ha, like a basically boom, final pitch effort attacking type of creatures. Oh, Yeah, no, Goblin's changing his challenge level this thing. This is a challenge level 3. How ridiculous this would get. Ability alone is terrifying on any creature. Um, pick. Wait, it's supposed to be night. Or Bunny Bite. Guessing. Boom. But yeah, so I didn't know why Goblin went down this route, but yeah, we'll die a bunny. This is a terrifying creation. Doable. How do you feel the fact that you inspired Goblin to make this monstrosity? Yeah, very cute Kira bunny. That's basically a final pitch effort attack jumper. That basically, oh, like people are gonna hate rolling this attack for this enemy. The reality is, ah, what? This is a meteor attack. This is lethal. Want them to have a charm ability? I was just doing some math here. Actually, 20. Yeah. Go. There we go. Funny cute. Yeah, no, it only attack you if you attack. Logistically speaking, this threat will only attack you if you attack. It's very easy to avoid. It's also like terrifying to think about. Basically, let's do the math here. A goblin will actually ask here Google to roll 1d4s. Any 4s, roll them again, and add and result roll and eat this every 1d4. Go. Alright, Colin's getting the results here. What do you mean saying loot? Fine with cute bunny. Then you get double loot chances, like double the one. Just doubles the loot. Close, close, come on. Dice roll is not able to show. Oh boy. Okay, Goblin sees how it is. Oh. Yeah, the number would get ridiculous with the number of fours Goblin seeing. The rerolls Goblin would have to do. Goblin's gonna pull it up on Roll20 here actually and roll. Yes, chat, Goblins is insane. Probably the old Chop the Meat game, because no one cares about that game more sadly. Then. Okay. Roll. Alright. Goblin's doing the math here. Oh. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 40, 50, 51, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 100, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 40, 41, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 859, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 167, 161, 162, 763, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 199, 196, 197, 198, 199, 200, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, and 211. 211 fours were rolled there. Goblin will have to roll again. 211 fours. So with that added, now let's go through and count again these fours until they go down until like no more roll fours pop up. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Only 52 this time, thank goodness. Because Poland did not. 52. D4s. Okay, now Goblin can see it all on one page. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. So another 15. D4s rolled. Okay, only 3. Only 3 more. Oh, God. And none of them was no more bursting. No more bursts. Yes. Okay. Now Goblin can give you the total results here. Now check total here. From that just example roll is 8 plus 33 plus 131 plus 154 plus 244 and 34. Yeah, numbers got big. So it would be 3,140 for that one jump skill check. That is how high skill check roll would be for, which in the jump skill value, actually, like if Goblin pulls up the jump skill, because not I Goblin's gonna find the jump skill really quick here. Here we are, jumping. Wait. Okay, so Goblin's gonna do the math here of how high you're jumping in the air with this kind of roll. Basically divided by 10. 5. How big is the atmosphere? Goblin needs to check you. Like, what's the Earth's atmosphere size? Oh wait, in feet. Okay, they don't jump out the atmosphere. Thankfully, they don't jump out of the atmosphere. That's fortunate. But the jump this rabbit is doing, just Goblin's roll alone, which it could get more ridiculous. Goblin rolled more. Better, really. They are jumping 1,550 feet in the air. Hear that, the wheel. The small little bunny going 1,550 70 feet. It should be 70 feet, right? Yep, 1,570 feet in the air. Any questions about the small dire bunny? Oh, it's a bunny. Of course, it does not. But it's a bunny. They eat carrots or other vegetables and grains, etc. If you think this is not the killer bunny, Goblin has a different, yeah, a dire bunny that eats dire carrots. Eh, eh, eh. Yep. That does like let Goblin double check and look up the term dire. Goblin's doing some research, but so it means fearsome. It doesn't mean mean more likely to be a carnivore. Dire just means they're more fearsome, they're abnormal, they're dangerous. And this dire bunny is very much a dangerous dire bunny. Let's do the math here, actually, of how much damage it just guaranteed bonuses. Because, like, let's see here. So for every time that the dice bursts, for example, if it lands on a 4 and you have to roll it again, basically it's an extra 5 damage. The number of times that had happened, Goblin actually counted them out loud. Let's go and get those results back, because Goblin closed rolled 20 on accent. They should still be there. So that's extra 5 damage, by the way. Per one. This is like a you said meteor, so Goblin got the idea to make it a literal meteor when this bunny lands. The results were okay. Here we are. Very first roll here was yep. There's the regular skill roll, and the re-rolling gave so 111, 111, 111. plus 52 plus 15 plus 3. Times that by 5. This results in 1,405 bonus damage. Hits you. You're getting hit by a literal meteor. You're dead. There is no if, there is no but. There is you're dead. Any thoughts, concerns, or questions about this terrifying beast? Hmm. Goblin may leave it for now, but Goblin also may nerf it in the future, because this is like... Yeah, it's small. It's coming down at you with over 1,000 damage for a challenge level 3, but dies in the result. Definitely like a... They need to nerf type of threat. Yeah, realistically speaking, like, no matter how cool it would be just to have that reference. Actually, you know what? To make it more reasonable, what fixes it actually is just doing this one change. So, now it's just 1 damage per thing, so that's only like, oh, we can do the math here really quick. Check. Oh, it's a bit lazy. History, here we are. Yeah, so just 281. So it's still like deadly. It also doesn't guarantee to hit. A very low leg kick chance anyway. So it still balances out. I will probably decrease the likelihood of hitting to just a +5. So it's still like, it's just 50-50 whether or not you instantly die or not. And besides, it could roll terribly with its skill check. If it rolls really bad, you have a chance of living. You just have to hope enough of the over 9,000 D4s don't burst. Have to hope enough don't. But yeah. Is the real bowl satisfied with the monstrosity made? This is not bad silence. Actually nice for a bit of quiet every now and then, even for live stream. A lovely day. Last night, act working. Hmm. Alright, the duck sword. Colin still needs to decide what. Colin doesn't just want to work on the No animals. Oh, yeah, this one's not complicated. It's clever with its use, but yeah. Hmm, interesting. Some of them are a lot more simpler. Others are like, oh boy, there's walls of text. Oh, I forgot which ones were. It's so simple. The goblin made the. Yep, there's a playable Rancy. Raptors, Velociraptor. You know what's funny? So Goblin actually wants to do some trivia here for you all. Why do you think Goblin has the Utah Raptor and Velociraptor here in the Tabletop RPG? There's actually some unique history and all of that, funny enough. That does. It's just funny. Hello? Goblin gave the trivia stuff. But funny enough, everyone, when it comes to the Jurassic Park movie, they basically when made these oversized velociraptors and all that that are really big. That is not the actual case with velociraptors. They're actually very like small. Like Goblin actually may need to change it in tiny in size. Like little dinos and all that that people dread that wobble around and all that and chase people. So, with the velociraptor being so small, they wanted an intimidating raptor threat for their movies. They went and just made it a large dinosaur. That was, and the Utah raptor wasn't found around the time the Jurassic Park movie came out. But when the bigger bone remains of a Utah raptor were found, besides the actual idea of what they wanted for the movie Raptors and all that, the Velociraptors, who dug up a bit after, like Goblin's gonna pull up just the dates and all that. Classic. Jurassic Park film. Yeah, it came out in 1993, but the Utah Raptor was found what year? Wait, what? Huh. Okay, no wait. There's actually some misinformation Goblin has here. Huh, Goblin actually is a bit wrong here. So they started finding remains of Utah raptors in 1997, but they didn't formally study it or name it until 1993. So the fact is that the Utah Raptor, the idea of the equivalent of the movie Raptor, came out at the same time as the movie, but they never bothered to update it. So I was guessing that around the time, because it was formally named in 1993. It probably when did production on Jurassic Park actually started? Yeah, it was August 1992. So the reality is, it probably didn't get the chance to edit or change its fame by around the time that, like, actually, why are, like, I was just gonna look up and see. Like, I was gonna see what pulls up. Okay, so there's a similar size creature called the. Even though the Utah Raptor would have made more sense, the book apparently was. Wait, Jurassic Park's based on a book? Huh? It's okay. Huh. But still not accurate than they wanted. Like, they didn't really show the feathery bits. But yeah, so it's just an interesting factoid that Goblin knows of because, like, the Utah Raptor would have been far more fitting to actually be these terrifying raptors, than the Velociraptor. Like, they called it a Velociraptor when it's not. Or even like the other dinosaur that they knew what they used for reference, why not actually use those two instead of the or any one that was actual proper size? So Goblin is basically making the Tabletop RPG project. Velociraptor's the actual proper like small or tiny size that they should be in theory. I will double check sizing. But the Utah Raptor is the proper sizing. That one's gonna actually name it's supposed to be like this. Apparently, they have it so it's just one full word. It's very interesting. But yeah, and T Rex. Yeah, all the dinosaurs done. There's also some more dinosaurs too. Oh, the chicken source. That's a made up one. This is made up. Just to clarify, it's a just a gigantic dinosaur, like a regular chicken, with just that's just large in size and just given dinosaur features. It's just a gigantic dinosaur chicken. Because why not? Probably not put size for the Bronchiosaurus in. Should be like huge size. Oh wait, not even that. Like giant. Actually, like Spinosaurus. Yep, yep. Okay. Giant. Size. Giant. Actually, what? I don't need to double check the size categories. Alan is forgetting some important details. Hmm? I'll just notice something actually. Goblin's just gonna check something. Something small. Hmm. Da, 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 da. Hmm. Yeah, wait, Goblin is saying who? Okay. Uh, yeah, Goblin sees who they. And actually, hey,
Shut the fuck up.
oh, with with that, what else is I need? Chicken Source is just size large. Source Skull needs to. And these ones. Oh, yep, there's one that Goblin hasn't done yet. What? No, after Owen's brain is fine, and it's around lunchtime. Owen just check. Yeah, well, wanna work on it. Right now, Owen's brain is just like, it's sad. Hmm. I think Owen just wants to sit here and stare at the abyss. Just take a little, take him resting a bit. Okay. Okay, so interviewer, YouTuber, you, YouTubers. Hmm. Owen probably. You know what? Sure. Golan repos. Hmm. Yeah, that's all Goblin's gonna say though. Hopefully it does. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Oh. Huh. VTuber model. I was just looking at VTubers, looking at Twitch, or Twitter right now. Bit of a messy site, but it's interesting seeing what VTubers. Oh gosh, dang nabbit. They never heard Link. Like, Goblin hasn't heard him for a while. The Goblin like knows he's a chill VT. Last Goblin heard from him. And he's just like, he has a meme here of like, of the Kingpin from the Spider-Verse movie, the first one, and it's just his face placed over the guy, and switched out for it, and basically it's a picture of him running up saying, "I'm going to commission you," for like artwork and all that on VGen. Hilarious. Like, it's so hilarious. What would Goblin gonna do if Goblin did a subathon? Goblin keeps just hearing about those, and it's like, it's probably not appropriate for Goblin to do it right now. Hmm. Okay, random VTuber's asking if. Alright, this. Hmm. Yeah, it's like, why are you randomly commenting? Am I guide material? Random strangers on the internet? Hmm. Wait, where in the. Huh? Isn't that. Huh. That's just an interesting picture to see. Oh gosh, dynamic Goblin keep ocean type of tweets and like and there's also ones sad but well Goblin has been posting a bit of sad, depressing stuff these days, but it's also like things happen and people disagree with stuff. Sometimes Goblin gets a bit annoyed, but what in the world? Oh gosh, they have it. Who is this guy? Hmm. Hey, this guy seems. Wait, what? Ridiculous on that thing. Uh, oh wait. Oh dang, that's an expensive thing. Okay, yeah, these RAM chargers are just shooting the games into straight in the foot, all because these people are obsessed with thinking AI stuff. Like, you don't need to advance it this rapidly fast because you're screwing over entire other industries that need RAM. Like for crying out loud, stop. Probably gonna be issues in other industries. Like gaming right now is getting hit the hardest with RAM shortages. Someone just saw the message about like how much the Steam machine's gonna cost. That's oh. Plus even with Cola too for 2 terabytes. Yeah, Goblin doesn't blame Steam. Goblin blames the selfish people that's screwing over the games industry right now. And Goblin hopes the entire bubble pops, falling afoot, and then every single gamer can point and laugh at the stinking people that was stinkingly obsessed with stinking AI data centers. That because like this is just ridiculous, insane. Like we like do not need this much RAM. Like AI models needs to stop. Sorry, I'll just really relaxing right now. Goblin, I'm gonna relax. Really. Also like, Goblin sees that. Oh no, that's an annoyance. Hmm. Oh, it's that animatronic goblin guy, the country goblin. Hmm. He he plays Dead by Daylight. Goblin doesn't really care about that. A 1v1 mode for such a game, that's not gonna turn out well. Oh, it seems like no one really wants to talk about ideas or talk about fantasy races and all that or monsters. So Goblin just discovered some sad news, so or at least it's sad for Goblin. That's because it really just like it's sad she felt like it's sad that she felt like she had to do it because of that. Like Goblin was being genuine, Goblin said. That's the situation. Yeah, that must have really actually bothered her. Yeah, yeah, she did. And even got a friend too. I was not gonna say names here because it's personal. I will just leave it at that. Like, Goblin believes we left off on good terms, but he probably doesn't think so because of the obvious evidence that Goblin is seeing. At least on Goblin's end. I just some sad stuff. Well, with that, we'll probably raid out here. We'll raid though. The Goblin's gonna leave the raid message, of course. Goblin raid. There's the raid message. Most people who do the tabletop RPG stuff or don't really do what that Goblin does. Hashtag. Speaking of Goblin's fellow content creator, Goblin hasn't rated Cookie in ages. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna raid the Cookie BT, B2 Yeti. She's pretty chill. Pretty nice. Nice to talk to. She's playing Dead by Daylight. Yep. Fair enough for the country Goblin read likes to play. Those two may get along actually. Like all Goblin does. But yeah. Thank you all for watching and thank you for the support. We're right on out. And yeah, have a good one.